We are one step closer to a verdict in a double murder mystery trial that's gripped our area over the past month. Brendan Banfield has been on trial for the past 3 weeks after being accused of killing his wife, Christine, and another man, Joe Ryan, so he could start a new life with the family's au pair. This past week, Banfield took the stand in his own defense, arguing that while there was infidelity in their relationship, there was no plan to kill his wife. Our Christian Flores has been inside the Fairfax County courtroom the whole time watching this play out. He gives us a recap and tells us what one legal expert says was the most compelling arguments for both sides.
Who do you believe? The closing arguments in the Brendan Banfield double murder trial were boiled down to that question.
He was in love with Juliana. He was afraid of losing her. He needed to get rid of his wife so that they could be together.
Is it reasonable after a 6 to 8 week affair that someone's going to try to get rid of their companion of 19 years?
For the past 3 weeks, witness after witness, 34 in all, took the stand to paint a picture of what actually happened inside this Fairfax County home on the morning of February 24th, 2023. The prosecution accuses Brendan Banfield of hatching a plan with Juliana Peres Magalhaes, the family's au pair with whom he was having an affair, to kill his wife, Christine Banfield, and a total stranger, Joe Ryan, that morning. Adding to the intrigue in this case, the two former lovers and co-conspirators of the alleged murder plot found themselves on opposite ends of the witness stand. Peres Magalhaes agreed to a plea deal. She gets a lesser charge with less jail time, but she must testify against Banfield. She was the prosecution's star witness who detailed the catfishing plan and choreography of the killings. Banfield's lawyer attacked her credibility, revealing her claims she's negotiating selling her story to Netflix.
He got on top of her, and that's when I first saw him stab her with a knife. We observed something.
You were charged with murder because you shot someone. Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
And so why would you deserve something because of that?
Not because of that.
John Fishwick has been on both sides in the courtroom as a former federal prosecutor and current defense attorney. He says the au pair's testimony will likely be the biggest factor for the jury.
Well, ultimately, they've got to completely believe most of her testimony if they're going to convict Mr. Banfield. After all, she's the only eyewitness to the murder.
This trial took a dramatic turn when Brendan Banfield made the rare move of taking the stand in his own defense. He claims Christine was actually the person chatting with Joe Ryan on the fetish website, and he shot Ryan because he stabbed Christine.
It appeared that he did a very forceful stab towards Christine.
So there's 5 more. When did he stab her those other 5 times?
The knife is inside of her hair. I can't tell the movement. I can't tell how that is.
One of those affairs was with a woman named Danielle, who you met on a fetish site searching for sugar babies. Is that correct?
I would not call it a fetish site.
He faces a mandatory life sentence if convicted. And so he must have made the decision that I want to testify with so much on the line.
And now we wait. The jury of 5 men and 7 women will decide whether or not Brendan Banfield will spend the rest of his life in prison. Christian Flores, 7 News.
Christian, thank you. Stay with 7 News as those jury deliberations continue. If you download the free 7 News app, we'll send you an alert as soon as the verdict comes in. You can also find all of our coverage of this trial on the case at WJLA.com and our 7 News YouTube channel.